listen and repeat. نبدأ الدرس.
Unit 1, Lesson 2. Digestive system. Digestive system. Digestive system. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. We use our digestive system. نستخدم الجهاز الهضمي to digest الهضم what we eat ما نأكله and drink ونشربه. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. Stomach. 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 In the stomach, the food mixes with a special liquid. In the stomach, في المعدة, the food mixes يختلط الطعام with a special liquid بسائل خاص. In the stomach, the food mixes with a special liquid. In the stomach, the food mixes with a special liquid. Esophagus. 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 The food goes down the esophagus. The food goes down ينزل الطعام the esophagus من خلال المريء. The food goes down the esophagus. The food goes down the esophagus. Intestine. 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 The large intestine is around the small intestine. The large intestine الأمعاء الغليظة is around حول the small intestine الأمعاء الدقيقة. The large intestine is around the small intestine. The large intestine is around the small intestine. Gastric juice. Gastric juice. Gastric juice. In the stomach, the food mixes with the gastric juice. In the stomach, في المعدة, the food mixes يختلط الطعام with the gastric juice بالعصارة الهضمية. In the stomach, the food mixes with the gastric juice. In the stomach, the food mixes with the gastric juice. Digest. 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 We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. We use our digestive system. نستخدم الجهاز الهضمي to digest الهضم what we eat and drink ما نأكل ونشرب. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat and drink. Liver. Liver. The liver takes out the fats. The liver الكبد takes out يتخلص من the fats الدهون. The liver takes out the fats. The liver takes out the fats. Chew. We chew food with our teeth. We chew food. نمضغ الطعام with our teeth. بأسناننا. We chew food with our teeth. We chew food with our teeth. Digestive system. Stomach. Esophagus. Intestine. Gastric juice. Digest. Liver. Chew. Digestive system. Stomach. Esophagus. gastric juice, digest, liver, chew, respiratory system, respiratory system. We use our respiratory system when we breathe. We use our respiratory system. نستخدم جهازنا التنفسي when we breathe. عندما نتنفس. We use our respiratory system when we breathe. We use our respiratory system when we breathe. We use our respiratory system when we breathe. Diaphragm. Our diaphragm goes down. It pulls air into our lungs. Our diaphragm goes down. يهبط الحاجز. It pulls air into our lungs. ليسحب الهواء داخل الرئتين. Our diaphragm goes down. It pulls air into our lungs. Our diaphragm goes down. It pulls air into our lungs. Muscle. Diaphragm is a muscle under the lungs. Diaphragm الحاجز is a muscle عضلة under the lungs تحت الرئتين. Diaphragm is a muscle under the lungs. Diaphragm is a muscle under the lungs. Lungs. In the lungs, the oxygen from the air goes into our blood. In the lungs, في الرئتين, the oxygen from the air, الأكسجين من الهواء, goes into our blood. يتم امتصاصه من خلال الدم. In the lungs, the oxygen from the air goes into our blood. In the lungs, the oxygen from the air goes into our blood. Blood. Our heart pumps blood around our body. Our heart pumps blood. القلب يضخ الدم around our body لجميع أجزاء الجسم. Our heart pumps blood around our body. Our heart pumps blood around our body. respiratory system. Diaphragm. Muscle. Lungs. Blood. Respiratory system. Diaphragm. Muscle. Lungs. Blood. Question number 1. The space goes from the mouth to the stomach. Diaphragm, esophagus, heart, intestine. Esophagus. The esophagus goes from the mouth to the stomach. المريء يصل من الفم إلى المعدة. Question number 2. The space is a muscle under the lungs. عضلة تحت الرئتين. Esophagus, nose, mouth, diaphragm. Diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscle under the lungs. The diaphragm الحجاب الحاجز is a muscle هو عضلة under the lungs تحت الرئتين. Question number 3. We use our space to digest what we eat. Blood, digestive system, respiratory system, lungs. Digestive system. We use our digestive system to digest what we eat. Question number 4. Space plenty of water. المزيد من الماء. Exercise, move, drink, stay. Drink plenty of water. Question number 5. When the air arrives in our lungs, the space goes into our blood. Water, carbon dioxide, oxygen, gastric juice. Oxygen. When the air arrives in our lungs عندما يصل الهواء إلى الرئتين, the oxygen goes into our blood. يتم امتصاص الأكسجين عبر الدم.